it. Back at it again. Oh, man. Alright, let's continue. The science of the seventh dawn. Go to the waking sands and whisper big. Oh crap! Here's someone. In here. Taru. Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Ooh, ah. I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to. You're at the behest of the Thancred? My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Reina XIV. Ah, here you are. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the science of the seventh dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. Go down here. It's only one way. I take it you are Reina XIV. Tataru sent word that you had arrived. Lady Midphilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. Oh, here we go. Brass bracelets. Calamo prism. This crystalline prism captures the likeness of a piece of equipment and projects it into another object of comparable form and function. Oh, that's what I get, and I'll take that.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minphilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, Let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body? All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Really no voice acting from here? Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. Excuse me. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, my lady. Thank you, Tataru. The pleasure's mine, my lady. By way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutually beneficial relationship, I am sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was a verbal lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us when you have come to a decision. You may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. Retainers now available. Taking the Hornet's Nest. We Scions have but one objective: to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe what the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer. Yours is no small endeavor. The dangers are great. They are, yet the risks we take are justified, given that which is at stake. Okay, so that was the actual one. Brass gorget, it's level 16. Fang necklace. Minfilia is waiting to hear whether or not you will pledge your support to the science of the Seventh Dawn.
I take it you will help us. Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popalimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there! Welcome! Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. I never doubted that you'd come. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I'm glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Emoja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ulda.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
Vulcan, thank you for the host. Much appreciated. And I yet to play the Predator game. I yet to play it. I'm gonna see when I can find time to play that game. Especially since they added Arnold into the game. They used his likeness and his voice too, so he's actually voicing the character of Dutch in the game. So I yet to play that game. I want to play it. Like the Mortal Kombat 11 game, where they use his likeness, but it's a different. It's not even his. It's not him voice acting the character, but it still sounds a lot like him too. Get to the job. How you doing today, Wookin? Yeah, it's been a minute for me. Started streaming. Stopped because my internet would just not. It would just not let me stream. It just sucks that I only have 2 internet service providers in my area. I have Comcast and AT&T. And I can't use AT&T because where I live, there's already one line and I can't have two separate lines. I do? No. Oh, the game. I forgot to change the game. Yeah, the game. You're right. Oops. Forgot to change the game. Okay. Yeah, ever since they changed the whole thing here in my stream manager. Yeah, I just don't like the way they changed the whole stream manager here on my how I manage everything. Before it was just to be just like very simple. Now it's just kind of like all over the place. Should be updated. No, I have not done the FF11 event. My younger brother told me about it on Thursday. You get Iroha's layered armor, from what he told me. He already did it. He already completed it. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to doing that one. Apparently it's level 30 when you can start doing that. Yeah, it's 1 month, right? It's a 1 month event. You just started. It's not till like June 26, I think it was. But yeah, definitely, I'll definitely get it. And I'm also done with, well, for right now, I'm done with 11, so it's like there's nothing for me to go back and do stuff in Final Fantasy 11. I got all the jobs that I wanted at level 99, so it's like the only thing I have to do in 11 is get a link shell that does endgame stuff, which I have not found. And the link shell that I'm in is usually like a more of a casual link shell, so they don't really do that in-game stuff. And if they do, they have their own group. So it's just kind of like, it sucks. I can't do the end-game stuff because I have nobody to do it with. There's some stuff that I would like to get on 11, but I don't think I'm be able to get it unless I'm in one of those end game LSs. Unfortunately, and that is why I'm playing 14 at the moment. And I'll still be playing 11, but I got my Dark Knight to Master Rank, got Black Mage to 99, my Warriors Master Rank. For anything else, I would just have to work on more jobs, getting more jobs into Master Rank, and I'm just like, that's such a grind. Oh well. Here I am on 14 again. Hopefully continuing the story and get this character to level 50 and get the sweet freaking AF armor and unlocking Dark Knight. So two things I'm looking forward to playing this character. Playing 14 at the moment. Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected, assuming we are correct. It is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on the caravans, our friends at Amagina and Sons Minerals Concerns have double security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abductions should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Camp Drybones, that sounds like a Mario, like a Super Mario World level. What the hell? I see a quest. Tatafu. Look at this Tatafu. What do you mean? Lanoisian orange seeds. Try and see a voyage. Tatafuku used an adventure, a mop, and a bath in that order. Gives paint. Glamour. Green beret. Glamour present has an optical leaf up on a place of equipment. Interesting. Where do I need to go? What's here? Can I get that chocobo? No? Come on. It's a cool looking chocobo. Purplish, pinkish one. Chocobo keep. Here we go. Yep. Porter. Hold on. can't jump. Gotta go Black Bus Station. Steps of Nald. bogey. Ah, I can't wait to get a mount. So much faster. Clutch. So things I need. Kill. Look, hella metal. Level up. Gotta keep an eye on this too. The top. Oh. This is gonna hurt. Is that Poogie? That is a Poogie. Isambard, here to search for the missing folk, I take it? Minfilia sent word that an adventurer fitting your description will be on. She also warned us to be wary of the Amalja. It seems we know who the culprits are, at the very least. Now, I bear no fish at this camp, but the people here are kind to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victim safely return. Let us get right to it, then. Minfilia names the Amalja culprit in all of this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Amaljah hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the church of Saint Adama Landama, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I will see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amaljah still linger. Would you secure the remains for me, friend? You'll find them on the eastern road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Amaljah seek in this area. Just a second. Okay, what do you have to offer? Just money? Sure, I'll take it. Got some mongrels. Old dogs go to hell. I'm gonna need someone to fetch some Myotrogus sirloins. Okay. Come to Grimace, have you lost someone dear? I see, simply another fair adventurer come to our outpost. Well, in that case, I have an adventure for you. Let's say you make for the plains to the east and carve me up 5 cuts of sirloin from some Myotrogus nannies. We're tending a wounded man at the inn who is close to death. We would like nothing more than to give him a feast of nice, juicy Myotrogus sirloins for what might well be his last meal. Once you have the sirloins, take them directly to Sister Zozoru at the inn. Dusty mongrels. It's gotta be the main coast. Retrieve my corpses. Billy over here. Hey, Billy! What do you mean target out of Good. Yep. Dry bone. Dry bone. So it's night. Pure night, maybe? The tunnel is plagued by 7 fewer mongrels. Is it? Excellent. I lost my love to a pack of mongrels 3 years past. We were to be wed. They tore him apart. When we finally chased them off, my love was in 7 pieces. Since then, I've asked every adventurer I see pass through here to slay 7 of the beasts. My vengeance is unceasing. But if I can spare just one other bride to be, the suffering I have known, then it will all have been worth it. Where's the other one? Oh. Merchant Manhunter. Sisters Zosuru. It's over here. Here it is. Please lower your voice. What business brings you? Your Traga sirloins. I take it to Tutti has sent you. Thank you for your efforts, my friend. But I fear you are too late. The man for whom these steaks were meant succumbed to his wounds just moments ago. Pray do not despair. He faced with Thal now, and Thal has seen the good in you this day. It's all in vain. Dead, is he? You did a good thing, friend. No use fretting over the order in which things pass. What matters is that they do pass, and nothing that passes goes unseen by the gods. There is a graveyard just near Drybone. A lot of folk bring their dead and dying this far. Many just dump them here to spare themselves the trouble and cost of a burial. This poor soul, at least, had family that rushed to his side. Count him lucky for that. 'Twas just his time to heed Thal's call. Best to let it go and move on. There is business what needs doing. Plots, graves, embalming, tombstones, nothing in life is free, not even death. It is good to see you return. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day, I thank you. Now then, what of the Amaljal? Do you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry on unawares. Ah, so there were Amaljal remaining, after all. I feared as much. The part in the low-born disappearing is all but confirmed. But I sense there's more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amaljal raiding party will not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me if in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose countless travelers pass through Drybone every day, and even if it were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? Grissenbart aims to turn his investigation to the common folk. Let's say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves. It may be among them that we find the reason for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust, who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. Oh, well, gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Ul'dah. What in the seven hells do you want with me now? Dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours in Zembar. Folks around here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass one nearby. Play them all for fools and coax some hard labor out of them. I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before. What with all the disappearances? You can go talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. What poor people think. Speak with the common folk. Hungry beggar. If you please, miss, just leave me be. Seems like they don't want to talk. Devious derelict. I've nothing to say but this. I'll take who or whatever's been feeding off us, low folk. Petrified pauper. What do you want from me? I don't know anything. I swear, please, don't kill me. What do you got? Pongo, the local level quest representative in Camp Drive, seeking adventure to undertake guild levies. So you're the guild levy guy. The law one. Alright, what's that? Speak anima to lead Gotrek Silverpig safely to the destination. You may find it convenient to add Nemo to your hotbar before beginning the guild. / bacon. Bacon? Yes, as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and move on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so that's it. Welcome back. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Longest. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. Alright, Tututsi, what do you got? Has a deed for daring adventurer. Back for more, are you? Good. Now riddle me this. In a camp such as ours, so close to a graveyard, what do you think sells faster than we can stock? Aye, flowers. To the east of here lie the remains of an enormous gobu, and so many plants sprout around it that you would think you found the black shroud in the middle of Thanalon. Some say the gobu came down from the mountains at the time of the calamity and carry with him the seeds that became all those plants. But then, all I'm really after is 3 sprigs of a thick lavender. Seems simple enough, right? Disembarred. Oh. Level 18s. I'll take the silver pieces though. We know what the common folk speak of their gods, we no better place to ask than at the church of Saint Adama Landama. It is a small and humble church found to the northwest of here. And so long as you are headed there, Might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request I grant you, but it must be borne to burial. And I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marcus. He tends the graves of the lick yard. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. Ah, there you are, Lucan. Found you. Let's see you with the Aroha set. Actually look pretty cool. Is that a weapon too that comes with it, or is just something different? Oh yeah, I gotta go. Gotta go way up there. Ah, something different. Yeah, it looks cool though. It definitely looks cool. I just need 7 more levels, and I'll be able to get I'll be able to get it. I believe this is the way. Oh, primal weapon Ifrit. Oh, nice. Place. Going in a circle. Follow you? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Is that you? Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the behemoth, man. That's the mount. I want that shit. Yes. I am Marcus. Yes, a body. Of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, miss. If you seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop of the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. God, for this map. Here we go. Just like that, I carried him on my pocket and just threw him on the ground. Was that it? Oh, I have to bury it. Oops. Thought that was it, but no. May they all walk in thorns around. What? What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. Maybe Sister Orson can. She has been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why though. Pardon me. You will find Sister Orson within the church walls. Oh, nice. I hear you have done us a service of bearing a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing dry-bone inhabitants? It is true I am closer to the people than any other of the order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper, Thaw, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marquis would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marquis and soon. Okay. Purple burial. What you got to offer? Got them trousers. Got the breeches. Sure, I'll take it. Take the silver. Sister Ariel of the church in the Dhamma as her hands full. So might impose you to help tend the lick yard while girls here far outnumber we who keep them. Alone we cannot possibly do all that needs to be done. Okay, this one should be quite quick. Those think I'm done with the... Yeah, buzzing at church, almost done. This should be done too. Were you able to gather the old offerings? Thank you. With that there were not else to be done, I must see to collecting the weather vases, urns, and ewers before long. The dead sleep soundest in a tidy grave. I have no shortage of work to offer. Should you care to take it, speak to me again whenever you feel so compelled. I think your friend was wonderful to spread the pestilence of the church unchecked. Before long we will need to mourn the mourning. For the time being, at least, the grieving can pray in peace for their dead to cross over safely. God bless you. Alright, continue with the main stuff. Here's a chocobo keep. I finally know. Ah, thank you. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you? Pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Tancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I too spoke with August. More times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance. Abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares when she who takes the confessions, the good sister Orson herself? Orson? She wouldn't. She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you will be wise to keep an eye to this rose. Still, the leak keeper marked because, I swear to the 12, I've seen that face elsewhere before. Ooh, mystery runs deep. Duckbills, level 19, level 20. Okay, Isambard is concerned about the question surrounding Sister Urson's integrity. Sister Urson, it cannot be, though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own. And it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children, but no, could not be she, could it? I grow weary of the suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray seek of the boy, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Orson's activities. Over here again. have to go to the Golden Bazaar, which is in the other side of the map. Yeah, nope, can't jump it. It's on top of over here. For the children. Hey, okay, it's level 25 where I can start getting, where I can get a mount. Joe Exotic. Joe Exotic, you mean the Tiger King himself? What the fuck? That damn Carol Baskin? Think, okay, thanks. Alright. Thanks for letting me know. Interesting. Carnage sword. I like the name of the sword. Lululo. The Golden Bazaar wants the vandalist imps terrorizing her dig site to be put down. Don't mind if I do. Thought miners were hard and rugged souls. Had no idea they could be so craven. You look like someone who can handle herself. Care to kill some pests for a Lalafellan lady? I'm supposed to be leading a dig among the ruins east of here for mithril deposits. But once the miners I hired saw the vandalous imps in the area, they all turned tail and fled. Slay some of the bloody buggers for me, would you? 4 dead imps should keep the others away and put the miners' minds at ease. Oh, really? Level 20? So I'm level 23, so you're telling me I could, oh, 30 is when you do a quest to have a fight. Oh. So basically, you could have him as like a partner to fight with you. Nice. Slay some of the bloody buggers for me, would you? 4 dead imps should keep the others out. Yeah. Shoot, then I need to check how to get the mountain then. Was a specific quest that I had to finish first within the story. I bet it's something tied to the story, huh? I'll check too. in joining a grand company. Players must also complete the quest My Little Chocobo given by NPC located within their grand company building. Other mounts can be acquired by meeting different requirements. Hero in the making. Oops. So yeah, not yet. I'm close though. Oh, it's Shadowbringers. Way of the Gladiator. Okay. Yeah, I know. So I'm close. Just gotta just focus on the main story, and I should be able to get it. And do the grand company, whatever that is. Honeycomb Urchin. Please help. Sister Urson went all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Thal and the Order and the other side. I've told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. It's a street urchin. Why not a starfish? Yep. You are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him. All right. the hunting the dwelling noble. Oh, well. Bring me the CD from Etsy in a way. Maybe one more novel. There it is. Alright, this one's done. Lulula. Your adventures never cease to prove your worth. Now I can get those cowardly miners back to doing the only thing they're good for, digging. The mithril veins are still no more than rumors, but if every miner flees at the slightest sign of danger, we'll never know for sure. I may need to hire you on a regular basis to call those bloody imps. Fear it will be quite a while yet before any proper mining can be done. Yeah, I like the sword. Second, eyes start to itch all of a sudden. Alright. On to the main quest. Hire Chocobo. Yep. To Drybone. Whoa! What is that thing called? It's fucking awesome. Sister Orson will attack outside the Golden Bazaar? Gods forfend. I will secure a room at the inn for her soul. For her, should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans and risking her own well-being in the doing, no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds, Thancred, who have us believe. Quite a tongue twister there for me. Lapis lazuli. I am well glad I received that in for Sister Urzen. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. But now, on the matter at hand, Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Amalja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding this disappearance. Oh, it's a mount you get at level 65? Nice. Ah, there you are. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Orson. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor rose were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Urson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you. Irena, would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Sure, I'll take a look inside. So use my blade. Magic. Hunter. Some cool-looking business. Somebody else is here. Okay, what exactly am I looking for here? Here we go. Well, any tickle your fancy? This leaflet. See the wealth of knowledge to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, the atrocious it is not, and these bits about Naldal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the order penned this. Pray take this to the inn at Camp Drybell. Let us see what Sister Orson makes of it. Look, it's killing everything. Down with you. Verena can do this too. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? What do you think, Thancred? The plot thickens. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There is no doubt an irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we have learned here. Posing as a priest, to think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. Boom! 24. What do we got here? Iron Cuirass. Basically what I have on right now. Ugh. Isambard wants to help you identify and apprehend a false priest. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp, giving me a cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. A suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Reina and me serve by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slobs should serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. This will serve very well. You'll have my thanks. Listen, so as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard has lent us, and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Boom. I think that's it. There we go. Let me look. So I have everything, right? Okay. And you are? Another refugee by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Begone, thought! And see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Begone! What? Preach the teachings of Azema, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Azema is keeper of the sun and the goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. Greetings, good madam. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin our fellows out of the pond north of Sandgate. Actually gets out a quest. Seems like there's one over here by the end. Maybe not. Maybe it's on top of the inn. And I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. Yep. That one should be on top. What is it? Gods, not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Dry Bone? Alright. Sounds great. Got quite a knack for being a nuisance. This camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. And though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and await for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. By namely for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? You look absolutely smashing. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for a quarry to appear. Oh, you poor fortunate souls, this is no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the order of Nathal, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nal. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. Ah. Tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance, you who have made a god's awful murmur, August. What? How do you know? You bastards tricked me. Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Amalja raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm, and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them. Few as they were, everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amalja in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands? Of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring some people. So I posed as a priest to lure the vulnerable and give them over to the Amalja. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence. You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak! Was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not even a fraction of what the Amalja pay me. You sacrificed innocence so that you could line your own pockets? Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. You want to blame someone for the mess the world's in? Then blame yourself or the gods. What? Not you again. Well, were you the one linking the Immortal Flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No, I know nothing about that. I swear it. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth. But no matter. There'll be time enough to learn the truth. Reina, be a dear and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. And back I go. I think it was this one, right? Yep. Running Sabatons. So to go to football, right? Yep. Get a chocobo. Oh wait, I don't think it... Will the chocobo take me back to Thanalan? Don't forget to repair. Yeah, I need to find a repair shop. I forget in this game you have to repair your equipment. The clutch. Hold on. The western Thanalan where I need to go? I believe so. thought it was a choco renter here, but no, I'm gonna walk it. Whenever I can, I'll ride a choco. Please let it be voice acting. Please let it be voice acting. Or not. Welcome back. I am pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see you have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amalja know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Alright, Wilkin. I'm gonna take a break myself after this. I already have an iron cuirass. Get that. I'll take the bronze pieces, 7 of them. I'll take the coin. I'll be back myself too. Ah, crap. I missed it. Sorry, Woken. But thanks, like always, here for being here. Alright, let's continue. I would like you to meet a distinguished individual. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared. I will have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefits of all the realm. It will serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutamix is ever to be found at the camp in central Thunderlawn, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke, and the way will become clear. Okay. Skill now. Put us, okay. So let's buy all the iron stuff. And the level 23 stuff. Start with the things that I have for now. Iron plated jack boots. Iron scale greaves. belt is the best that I have. Just the armor. Also crystal brass rings. Brass bouquet. Okay, so weapons. Demo. This one has a much more better block rate. Block strength not that great. Materia and everything. Probably up there. Maybe not. different area. Who is Uplander come to 10th drink of Muda Mix in bubble pots? Fuddy 2 drinks in every self. When full of every self, Fuddy 2 changes to Stony Shine, the name of materia. If materia joins with other Fuddy 2, then Big Eyes Fuddy 2 gains power of every self. Go. Mudamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Mudamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Mudamix, yes? Oh, Fighty Tool is unstrong as aiding tool. Make good teacher show of power of materia. Materia Master. Now eyes of Uplander point at Fighty Tool, yes? Materia joins with Fighty Tool. Fighty Tool gains power of materia. Fighty Tool reborn. Here, Uplander, take Fighty Tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of a crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. You must have sufficient spirit bond. That being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When ye attach a piece of material to gear, ye imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Munimix turned that dagger of yours from Somat as would have struggled to cut steak into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia. The Uplander best filled brain case with knowings of crafty makings. With knowledge of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learning ones of Mutamix. Swine Rose. Material extraction, great, born dark matter. Swine Rose wishes to disseminate the secrets of material creation. What would you say if I told you that that inanimate objects can possess a soul. They can, believe it or not, although the soul in question is not their own, but that of their owner. Through faithful service, the arms and armor that we use come to hold our spiritual energy. Thus we become a spirit bond with them. This spiritual energy can be drawn out and converted into material. A special kind of crystal that can be attached to gear to enhance its properties. I am well versed in this way of material extraction. If you wish to learn more about the process, it will be my pleasure to teach you. You're ready to commence your learning? Good, as you will. You have gathered by now materials crystallized form of one spiritual energy. As this energy is derived from an individual psyche, the volatile beast at the best of times, a degree of variance is to be expected in its production. In practice, this means that you won't know the exact properties of a stone until you cradle in it. Now, material won't grant you much of anything on its own. Its power must be tapped. See? And this is achieved by melting it to gear. Know though that it takes the deft hands of a craftsman to melt material. You can always seek others to attach material on your behalf, but if you would sooner to do it yourself, I recommend you speak with Fahabhas. Melding is her field of expertise. If you wish to remove material from an item, highlight its icon and select retrieve material. There is a chance that the material will be salvaged. Can do nothing yet. Just need to go back here. Okay. Yep. Expensive. Bubbly burning. Welcome back. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. what a remarkable difference a single piece of material can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Material may well give you the edge you need, so make it your ally. Now, it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you're ready to begin. Forward. I think that's where I'm gonna end this cast.